this AWS implementation project, we experienced a significant learning curve but also achieved a much deeper understanding of cloud infrastructure and deployment. Starting with identity and access management, we learned how to assign roles and permissions using the lab role, ensuring all actions were securely managed. Designing the VPC architecture was one of the most enlightening parts, as we had to consider not just functionality but also security. We built a network with both public and private subnets, set up route tables, and configured internet and net gateways. Initially, we struggled with making the EC2 instance accessible even after launching it. We couldn't SSH into the server. After some troubleshooting, we realized that we had not properly associated the subnet with the internet gateway and our security group was missing the correct rules. Fixing these taught us the importance of careful network planning. Deploying our web feature on the EC2 instance also came with its challenges. Setting up the environment, installing the necessary software, and making the website live on port 80 took time, especially configuring Apache and testing connectivity. Then came integrating the RDS MySQL database. Attaching and mounting an additional EBS volume was another practical lesson we learned. How to format and mount the volume, and then create a snapshot for backup. Monitoring with CloudWatch showed us how to visualize CPU usage, memory, and disk activity, and setting up an AMI for auto-scaling and load balancing helped us understand how AWS can handle traffic spikes automatically. Overall, this assignment gave us a complete picture of what it means to deploy a web application in the cloud with scalability, security, and reliability in mind.